2025 Kia Carens Clavis. Can this MPV make its mark in a competitive segment in a country where the MPV multipurpose vehicle segment has become a go-to choice for large families and road trip lovers? Automakers are constantly trying to offer more comfort, better practicality, and updated technology. Kia has already made a mark in this space with the Carens, and now, it's back with a refreshed and more focused version, the Kia Carens Clavis. NEWS18 Auto got behind the wheel of this new MPV to see how it holds up in real-world conditions. The Carens Clavis gets a refreshed design that sits somewhere between an MPV and a compact SUV. From the outside, it's more upright and squared off compared to the standard Carens. This gives it a slightly more rugged presence, without going overboard. Having said that, it gets a more upright bonnet, a blanket-out grille, and a connected LED DRL setup. It even looks like an EV from some angles. There's no major change in the side profile apart from the new 17-inch alloy wheels, but the rear design gets a fresher touch with connected tail lamps, a trend now common across segments. The dimensions remain largely identical to the current Carens, except for a small increase in length by 10 mm. One of the most noticeable upgrades inside the Clavis is the single connected screen setup, replacing the older dual 12.3-inch displays, one for the instrument cluster and one for infotainment. This not only looks cleaner but also improves visibility and ease of use. The cabin layout feels familiar, yet more modern. The dashboard now has a fabric finish instead of gloss black, which adds to the premium feel. There's a new beige and navy blue upholstery, and while it looks premium, it may not be the easiest to maintain. As far as features go, the Clavis clearly sets itself apart from the standard Carens. It now comes equipped with a panoramic sunroof, a 360-degree camera, ventilated front seats, an electronic parking brake available only in the automatic variant, a powered driver seat, and level 2 ADAS. However, some of these features are limited to the top-spec petrol variant only. Notably, the diesel version misses out on ADAS and the panoramic sunroof, a bit of a letdown for those looking for both efficiency and tech. We drove the 6-seater version with captain seats, and the comfort in the second row stands out. The seats offer great support and are slidable. One of the standout features is the electric tumble function on one of the captain seats. It's easy to use and helps access the third row without a fuss. Speaking of which, the third row is good enough for 3 children, but not more than 2 adults. Even then, adults below 6 feet may find the legroom tight. Both captain seats are child-friendly, which adds to the appeal for family buyers. Second row occupants get features like tray tables, sun blinds, roof-mounted AC vents, dual Type-C ports, and air purifier. Despite the feature upgrades, practicality remains unchanged, which isn't a bad thing. Visibility is good, the panoramic sunroof adds airiness, and storage spaces are adequate. The Clavis gets the same engine options as the standard Carens: a 1.5-liter NA petrol, 1.5-liter turbo petrol, and a 1.5-liter diesel. We tested the petrol 7S PED-DCT version. On city roads, the engine is responsive enough and picks up pace smoothly. However, we did notice a power lag on highways, especially during overtakes or while trying to climb at higher speeds. The engine doesn't feel underpowered, but it certainly takes a second to respond, particularly in the variant we were driving. That said, the clutch is light and gear shifts are smooth, ideal for city commutes. The ride quality is impressive, even with larger 17-inch wheels. The suspension setup is good, it absorbs regular bumps and rough patches without discomfort. That said, you will feel the bigger potholes, especially at higher speeds. On the plus side, there's no body roll, even when cornering at moderate speeds, which is impressive for a vehicle of this size. Brakes are responsive and well calibrated. The car stops confidently without any drama. NVH levels have improved, with less road noise filtering in. From a female perspective, despite being a full-size MPV, the Clavis is very light to drive. Maneuverability in tight city spaces or parking lots felt easy and stress-free. Kia seems to have tuned the steering just right for everyday usability. The brakes are also progressive and confidence-inspiring, which adds to the overall sense of control. Kia has packed in a level 2 ADAS suite for the top petrol variant along with 6 airbags, ABS, ESC, TPMS, and Hill Start Assist. While these features were already present in the older Carens to some extent, the Clavis brings in advanced driver assistance features. The Kia Carens Clavis does feel like a more refined and family-focused offering compared to the regular Carens. While the standard Carens offers more space and premium variants, the Clavis focuses on compact practicality, lighter handling, and ease of use, especially for city-bound families. It's also more approachable for women and new drivers, thanks to its lighter steering and overall drivability. Swipe left for next video. In terms of competition, the Clavis will take on the likes of the Renault Triber, Maruti Ertiga, Maruti XL6, and even Toyota Rumian to some extent. While it may not beat all its rivals on size or power, it scores high on everyday usability, thoughtful features like the electric tumble seat, and a city-friendly design. If priced well, the Kia Carens Clavis could hit the sweet spot for urban families looking for a modern MPV that's easy to live with and doesn't compromise on comfort. It may not be a full-blown upgrade in terms of size or performance, but it certainly feels like a smarter evolution of the Carens family. Latest blogs.